just wanted to quickly make a video for everyone who's upset about Trump promoting the jab. We are in a very crucial moment of this war, and the unjabbed are already being labeled a terrorist threat, and the forensic audits are about to be released. So how would it look if Trump decided to side with us at this sort of a time? I mean, people already think that we're in a cult for simply supporting the man. And everyone's criticizing him for praising himself and taking credit for the development of Operation Warp Speed. But why? Did you know that without Operation Warp Speed, we would have to endure even greater suffering? Their plan was always to keep us in lockdown for years, to create even further economic destabilization to the point of no recovery, so that once the jabs were ready to be rolled out, they would be FDA approved, and that would legally allow them to fully mandate it. Operation Warp Speed gave us choice. It allowed us to open our businesses back up. It allowed us to get out of lockdown.
So I'm very proud of the vaccine. I've taken the vaccine. I'm very, very proud of it. At the same time, some people don't want to take it. And, you know, when I was president, you didn't have this problem with people not wanting to take it. They don't take it because they don't trust Biden and they don't trust the Biden administration. When I was president, you didn't have people protesting the vaccine.
And the reason he says, if I were president, no one would be protesting the jabs, is not because he really trusts the shot and believes we would take it under his administration. It's because under his administration, we would have the freedom of choice to decline it. Therefore, there would be no reason for vocalized resistance on the streets. I mean, let's not forget that the main objective here is freedom of choice. And Trump has been a very loud advocate for medical freedom, and he's mentioned his skepticism regarding inoculations in the past. But every time he speaks against it, the MSM weaponize it and use it to write headlines like MAGA cult leaders fuels anti-vax movement. So it's important for him to distance himself from the growing pro-medical choice movement so that it creates the illusion of separation, and so that the Mockingbird media can't use it as leverage to smear him and his fan base.
There are two categories in this. There's what he is doing, and there's what he is very much not doing, that he could be using this huge megaphone for in his post-presidency. And one of the things he's not doing is he is not spearheading a crusade to try to get his fans and Republican voters to get the coronavirus vaccines. That is something he has told people multiple times behind the scenes, that he doesn't want to do it, he doesn't want to do Joe Biden any favors, and he doesn't think his fans really want it. So there is some good that he could do with his Massa MAGA megaphone, but he is choosing to do the exact opposite of that.
Well, we all know that Trump's employed a very unconventional and entertaining style of politics. It's part comedy, part brutal honesty, with a healthy dash of rebellion thrown in. And at the end of the day, whether you take the Rona juice or not is actually a decision your soul makes. And Trump understands the spiritual nature of the new world we are transitioning to. He realizes that our death is an individual soul contract, and only our soul makes the decision to leave this world. He knows that there will never be change for humanity if those who are in a negative vibration remain. They either have to leave or they have to come to a spiritual realization. And he suggests that we can take the shot because he knows on a high level that the souls who are holding back the rest of humanity from ascending need to leave so that Mother Earth can lift us to a new united consciousness. This is a spiritual war, where the gene therapy is their ammunition. And if you're turning on him because he's not as vocally against something as you would prefer him to be, then I don't really know what to say, because believe it or not, there is a difference between promoting something and promoting the mandating of something. And if your argument is that so many of his fan base are agreeing to get it because he promoted it and said that it was safe, then you still have a lot more discernment to cultivate, because this war is to help us develop our intuition, not idolize someone to a point where we lose sight of our own extrasensory perception of things. And as unpopular as this opinion may be, maybe the people who are getting the jab were supposed to get it. It is a contract your soul made, not the physical consciousness that is you.